Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result... Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. Even the General won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The LaFu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
Waiting around, that's what. Please, if you plan on living... There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly... I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got no... The worst thing is, my Master Gongshu is the most experienced When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. I need to wait here for the...
Why did he...
That's not how it works. The research comes first here. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the..." Anyway...
100%.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as...
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by. Stumbled in, door wide open. Within commission grounds today was sown. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanism... Golden cloud toad. Illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up. I raised you like my own flesh and blood. Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace. I'm sure General Jing Yuan, means I know of, may yet serve you. Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes, the shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same... Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside...
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant, but...
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you. Hold on! My young friends, don't underestimate the Artisanship Commission. The General is too far off to help us now. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong? Your match and... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Illumination Chest. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more... And then... Ignite! Fire beats wood! Very good. The Master reveals the door, but the... Whoa! What's happening? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be right. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branch...
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the Creation Furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots...
Careful, it's changing.
Whoa! What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Tingyun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Huh? As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The ebon deer seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
Targets.
Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't we head that way?
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When
Great observation, Mr. Gongshu.
I'm only an... As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely... Precisely.
You're right.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps...
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground. See? My theory was correct. Keep going.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far. Let's hurry before...
So, the next step...
Please never do that again.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
March!
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces. It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off!
General Jingyuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing?
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission.
You look familiar. Maybe. I ran your facial profile against the records in the shackling prison just now. Indeed, there were no matches to be found.
Sorry. All Cloud Knights answer to the apologies for asking you to stick with me a bit longer. I'll treat you guys when I get you back to safety. I guess you could slip away and find a safe spot to hide. I'll come back and get you once I've sent her on her way.
Come on, together is better.
I did not expect such a short journey to be filled with so many twists and... How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission? A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling myself of matters that... I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must continue our own journeys as soon as possible.
Hey, wait for us! You're the first Ten Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh, hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Indeed.
Authorized personnel only. This chamber is... how do you pronounce it?
Sacrosanct. It means this place is important.
You sure know a lot, Mr. Locha.
You are too kind, miss. For one thing, I don't recognize that thing on the painting.
That's something I do know. It's an Arumaton. They're service robots on the Xianzhou. Why is there still a civilian out here?
I fear not death. Not a chance. Asai, escape while you...
Don't try to be a hero!
Asai!
Hey, do I sound like...
No! My apologies, miss. But what is the meaning of this?
You just said there's no hope. Come with us for now.
That won't do.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Can you give me a moment to consider?
Now! Move it!
This is as... A few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go,
It's just a few steps away. You're not...
Everyone has their duties and obligations. The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master...
Master Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss.
Everyone has their duties.
It doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it. So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her. There's the star skiff. The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? You want to stay here? No. The Artisanship Commission isn't safe enough. How about this? I'll escort you and Mr. Locha a little further.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushang.
You're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits. A person's footfall reveals a lot about their strength and emotions. Much like how a person's breath may... Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine... The conclusion... Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
You're back. Anything... Wow. Even for those alchemists. Don Shu. Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post? I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This isn't Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please, take them. You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seat of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed. I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be... Thank you. This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the... She's stuck!
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? What's this got to do with you? You were family or something? Because you don't look like it.
What a doofus! Who hasn't heard of the Lafu Trio?
The Lafu Trio is made up of three.
Go ahead. You think we're scared?
Let's leave it, boss. Detention's detention, but if your dad finds out, you'll get yelled at.
Hey! Why'd you bring that up? You're right. We shouldn't stoop to this.
Did you hear that? The boss is letting you off the hook.
Yeah, the boss doesn't want to stoop to your level. Now buzz off before he yells at you and makes you cry.
You idiot! Enough about yelling and crying.
Thank you for helping me, miss. Oh, Don Shu asked you to come? Things are bad on the Lafu recently. Don Shu must...
Why does she wander about? Well...
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine? She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark. If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run. Thank you for looking after the child. Yes, I worry about her Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health. She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, her parents used to be artisans in the Commission. So I think she has some nostalgic connection. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. What's happening? Is the girl in trouble? It's all right.
Thank you.
You don't need to be scared anymore.
When I think about all...
Is that why you're crying? Maybe because... in the next few centuries, visually impaired... So... if a little... I'm not trying to console her. This is... the reality. Walking alone in the darkness. Everything is like as a long-life species. She can expect life. Yes. by trying my best to. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to.
Hey, you're right.
Good. This place is too dangerous. Thank you again. It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist. Yet that's the reason I said what I said. You might... For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, the impairments of short-life species can be corrected with no matter the method employed. Our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring that brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual for long-life species. This incompleteness. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominate. It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. See you soon, friend.
Don Shu needs more time to prepare my gift. There's nothing pressing right now. Why not head over to Spare Time Bookshop for a while?
Oh, go right ahead. Mr. C.N. said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something. All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browser.
Ah, there you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I call it the Broomdew Concentrate. Consuming it will make your body light, agile. Well then, that's that. Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you.
It's not that I don't trust Don Shu. Something feels off. I'd better talk to Qingzhu at the Seat of Divine...
It's been a while. To what does this... I understand. You say you have suspicions about this pellet. How about this? Leave this Broomdew Concentrate pellet with me. I need to find a trustworthy alchemist, so you'll need to wait here a while. It isn't easy to find. Thank the stars you were wise enough not to take that pellet. My alchemists were able to extract many forbidden components. The result is identical to the disciple's mysterious prescription. I understand. Try not to be too upset. I had a suspicion that there might be a spy in the Alchemy Commission. But I never expected it to be some. I'll put out a wanted notice for Don Shu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with. Take this deeting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Don Shu isn't here. I've got it. Don Shu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the Time to come out, little Deeding. That's... Don Shu.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hand.
Yes, I am aware.
What?
I said she's my friend. Leave us.
Yes, Master.
I didn't expect you to come. The head. What a crude way of putting it. I am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, scion of Merciful Medicus, and I shall lead the entire. Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate? Did you feel the shift? So many elixir seekers arrive on the Xianzhou in the hope of obtaining. Their aspirations are well founded. The Xianzhou does indeed upon ingesting the Broomdew concentrate pellet, you will feel the. And yet, you don't sound any different. Why is that? Is your constitution somehow different from a Stellaron? That's impossible. Even if what you say is true. To host a stellar friend, please. What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous? Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand Merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand. I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Law Fu. Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting. Farewell, Nameless.
I'd better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding. Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. If you run into Don Shu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation.